You are now tuned in to the hottest inspirational talk show on the market. Turn up your speakers and listen in as Miss Yvonne talks life, love, and godly relationships.
Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to be back. How is y'all doing? When I say happy day to you, I want to wish all y'all good happy day. This is one of my favorite episodes called Get Your Mind Right Monday. And y'all, I've been gone for a minute, but I'm right back in it. And I had to get my mind right. Y'all don't know what was going on or what was happening. But I felt like for a second, my mind was all over the place. Like I had to go find it. Like what is happening? You understand what I'm saying? I felt like I was going through a whirlwind of emotions. You know, I went from being angry. You know, I was dealing with all these different emotions. And I couldn't understand what was happening with me. You know, I said, now I know I didn't take the COVID shot, but I feel like I'm having vaccine side effects. You understand? Because sometimes I do. I feel the weight of the world. I don't know why. I'm like, God, why did you? I just want to live my life. You know, being called and being chosen is such a task. You know, it really is a task because a lot of people want to be called and they want to be chosen. And then there's people like me who are called and are chosen who really would have preferred to be in the other situation. You know, I really always thought it would have been so cool to not desire what I desire. You know, I always thought it would be cool to just go to work, come home, and live my life with my white picket fence, my family, my dog, and a cat. You know, I just thought that's the life I really wish that I could have just been comfortable with. You know, and inside I couldn't. God kept pushing me and pushing me and pushing me and pushing me and saying, I need you to go do this. And he was calling me and saying, I need you to go do this. You know, and people saying, what you mean God called you? How you knew he called you? Because we speak the same language. You know, God knows that I'm a numbers person. I love numbers. I love math. Because to me, it makes sense. You know, and when I was in school, the answers were in the back of the book. So I said, this is the best class in the world. Not only can you add it up, but you can go back and check it. And you can go to the back of the book where the answer at. I said, now how people don't like this class? You know, the answers is in the book. You know? And that's a lot like following the Lord. The answers for your life are in the book. You know what I'm saying? And many people don't like the book, but that's where the answer's at. For everything in your life, everything that you go through, this book help you get through it. This is your real life personal manual. You know, that's why I read my manual, because I need to know how it works. You know, you ever like try to put something together because you just know how it goes. You know? You try to put it together and then it don't come out the way you thought. You said, now, you know what? Wait a minute now. Y'all said the hip bone was connected to the what? To the what bone? You understand what I'm saying? And so then you have to go back to something. You know, and most likely you're going to go back to the manual for that object. Now, the good thing is, once you learn everything you know about that object, then you don't have to go to the manual as much because now it's in you. It's engrafted in you. You know? Now you go and you can go back to the manual for each and every thing that you... I don't want to go there. That's too far. Okay, whatever. Let's go ahead on and move on, okay? I'm going too far about the manual. I say all that to say, I needed God to help me get my mind right. Okay, y'all, because I was tripping. That's why I didn't want to get on here and teach to you all or speak to you all, because I didn't want to project my energies onto you all. I thought that would be unfair. And as much as I love the body of Christ, and as much as I love encouraging people, there are times that I have to take breaks and encourage myself. There's times when you have to say, okay, God, I need you to pour into me. The plane tell you got to put the mask on you first before you try to save anybody else. And it's very important as leaders and people, whether you're a mother, you're a father, you're living your life, you have to take some time and care about your mental health. Because at the end of the day, baby, to be honest with you, sometimes you might find yourself in positions where you in something by yourself and nobody cares about you. You understand what I'm saying? Ain't nobody you can call, nobody to come through for you, nobody to have your back. You can get in situations like that. That's why I fight hard for individuals and homeless people, because a lot of people just assume when you're homeless, something wrong with you. They don't realize that you could have been abandoned. You can have no family. Most homeless people are single and on their own by themselves. No help, nobody to call, no phone, no place to stay, no nothing. Imagine having absolutely nothing. And that's why it's so important for us to be able to be responsible for taking care of our own selves, our own health, but most importantly, our own mental stability. Because baby, if your mind ain't right, nothing around you is gonna come together. Okay? Let me tell y'all something. I was tripping so hard, y'all. At one point, I don't know what I was going through. And I said, Lord, I need you to be a fence all around me. I need you to help me to get through these issues. I need you to not leave me. Because God is what you need to make it through this life. You know, a lot of people, we try to make it without Him. We try to live our life without the manual. But it's the manual that's going to bring you into the right consciousness, that's going to elevate you and attract all the abundance that you need in your life. But before you lose your mind, before you trip out, before you start freaking out, because of all the crazy things that's going on around you and in your world, the injustices, the unfairness, the questions of how you're going to pay your bills and where's your next meal coming from, all of that is enough to drive you to do things that are beneath you or out of your character. And I just pray that before you get to that moment, before you get to that, how we say in New Orleans, before you get to that point, I just want to pray for your mind. Like, Lord, cover their minds, Lord. Help them, bring them into the, not only to consciousness, Lord, but into Christ consciousness, Lord. Lord, show them your glory. Introduce them to your world. You see, y'all, the Bible is good. It really is. And I apologize to everybody that has come across false teaching, false Christians, Pharisees and Sadducees is what the Bible refers to them as. Because that's not the real thing, y'all. That's not who Jesus really is. That's not his real spirit. There are a lot of people fronting in church. There are a lot of fake pastors. There are a lot of false teachers. And there are a lot of false prophets. And that's why it's important for you personally to read your manual. Because you have to know this word in order to defend this word. Think of it like this. Because it hurts my feelings when people speak badly about my God. And they speak badly about my Jesus. All because somebody else misrepresented who they were. That's why is so ironic that it can match a real life situation. What do I mean by that? You could be a regular person. You could be living your life. Good person. You go out, you volunteer, you feed the homeless, you look out for people. You'll even give people the shirt off your back. And you're so kind, you're so loving. But the evil ones across from you hate on you for no reason. They just mad. They could be doing the same thing that you're doing. They could be giving to the poor. They could be helping the needy. They could be looking out for the widows and the orphans. You know, they could be going to the nursing homes and having fun with the people that's in that building that really can't leave and move around. They could be doing that. But what do? Instead, they'll try to tear you down. They'll try to act like your light isn't as bright as it is. They try to do things to make people look at you some type of way and not as the hero that you really are. They lie on you. They steal from you. They scheme on you. And they make you feel like, what is it all worth? Why do I even do it? And especially if they could find people that don't know you. See, it really work on people that don't know you. Because the people that do know you're a good person. The people that you help know you're a good person. But the people that don't know you and have a hater in their ears can be left with this nasty taste in their mouth and they don't even know why. And you think to yourself, all you had to do was get to know me. All you had to do was come see me personally. If you got to know me personally, you would know that I'm a good person. You would know that I want the best for you as well. You would know that I would feed you as well. I would give you the shirt off my back. But you listening to a hater about me. That's why they say you always got to hear from the horse's mouth. And that's how it is when it comes to this Bible. There's a lot of people hating on this Bible. There's a lot of people that use the Bible to manipulate people who not reading the Bible. There's a lot of people that uses the Bible and bashes people. They don't even have the spirit that comes with this Bible. You cannot preach with an attitude. You cannot preach condemnation all the time. You understand what I'm saying? Who are you to get online with this forceful attitude and no spirit of God and think that you are walking in his righteousness? See, God have a sweet spirit. God is patient. He is kind. He is loving. And he is forgiving. He loves you. And he wants you to give him a chance. He wants to help you get your mind right. He wants you to open that manual up so he can feed you the goodness that he really, really has to offer. Because my God ain't what people say he is. My God is off, like Charles Jenkins says. That's all, folks. Y'all be blessed. Keep God first. Get into that word. It's going to change you. Look at me, I'm back. I was worried about my health. I didn't know what was going on in my mind. But this foundation made sure I ain't fall. I want the same for you. Y'all be cool. Peace.
Thank you for tuning in to the Miss Yvonne Show. To reach out to Miss Yvonne, be sure to follow her personal blog, Miss Yvonne Ministries, at www.missyvonneministries.org. You can also follow the Miss Yvonne Show on all social media outlets to stay informed and up to date on the next show. Thank you.